Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Esquivel and today we're going to learn how to sit, which is the first thing we learn in band class. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of sit up at the edge of our chair. We're going to have some space back here. We're going to put our feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. We're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to make sure we don't want to be all scrunched up because we're not going to have enough room to breathe. So we want to make sure we sit up nice and tall so we have enough room for our lungs to expand. Right. The next thing we're going to learn how to do is how to breathe in band, which is a little bit different than what we normally do. So the first thing I want to remind you about is how you're sitting. So your feet are flat on the floor and sitting up nice and tall. And how we breathe in band is we're going to try and fill up our lungs as much as possible. And what I like to think is we're expanding everything downward. So here's just kind of a little clip of how I do it. So on the way out, I want you to think about focusing your air, like laser focus. And what you can do to practice to aim your air is get your hand, put it about 6 inches in front of your face. We're going to aim our air straight down in a fast little laser point. So notice how I'm not lifting my shoulders. I don't want any extra tension up here when I'm breathing. It's all down here at the bottom. So one more time. You can even see my stomach going out. I'm going to put my hand right here. And I'm laser focusing all my air straight to my hand. Now let's talk about tuba and the face shape you're going to need for that. So here's the tuba mouthpiece. This bottom part is called the shank, and this is how you hold it. Use your thumb on the bottom part and 2 fingers up top. So we're going to put the mouthpiece about 4 to 6 inches in front of our face, just like we did with our hand earlier. And we're going to aim our air straight through the little hole that we have right here. We're going to try and have a bigger hole on the way out when we're blowing out. So again, sit nice and tall, feet flat on the floor. We're going to breathe down to the bottom, no lifting shoulders. And we're going to send nice, fast air on the way out. Lots of air, especially for tuba. So now the next step with that, we're going to talk about kind of what you're going to do with your lips. So we're going to be kind of like a motorboat or a horse sound, and it's going to look like this. Nice, fast air. So now the next step, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to put our lips into the cup part of the mouthpiece. So I'm bringing it in, and we're going to do that same sound up inside the mouthpiece. And we're going to look for a sound just like that. And here's a close-up of how the tuba face shape is going to be to make sound on the mouthpiece. So again, we're going to do a horse or a motorboat sound on the way out. Lots of air. We're going to breathe down to the bottom. And we're going to do the exact same thing inside the cup part of the mouthpiece. So again, when we hold it, thumb on the bottom, 2 fingers up top. We're going to aim our air right to the center to try and get a sound like that.